Good evening and welcome back to Stanford for the second semifinal match in the 2018 NCAA Men's Water Polo Championship. We are under the lights here at the Avery Aquatic Center. Greg Meskel here with you for a Battle of LA that has come north. UCLA in at 23-4 on the year. They take on the USC Trojans, 28-3 on the year. The Bruins, the defending NCAA champions, and in this, the 50th anniversary of NCAA Water Polo Championship play. The Bruins, they won that very first title in 1969. They look to advance for an opportunity to win it again here in 2018. UCLA at 23-4, 1-2 in conference play. They're led by head coach Adam Wright. And their path here to the semifinal round, they earned an at-large selection out of the MPSF. They beat George Washington 18-6, and here they are, led by head coach Adam Wright, the Olympian for Team USA. For USC, they come in at 28-3 on the year, 2-1 in MPSF play, and they struggled to close out the postseason in the MPSF. They earned an at-large selection out of the MPSF after losing to both Cal and UCLA. They lost to the Bruins 7-4 in the third place match just a couple of weeks ago at USC. They're led by head coach Jovan Babic in his 24th season. Can you just kill your key? And so we are about set to get things going here. The officials in this one, Alex Stankiewicz and Mark Koganov. The starters in this one, head coach Adam Wright will go with Alex Wolf in the cage, Quentin Osborne, Evan Rosenfeld, Jake Cavanaugh, Luke Henriksen, David Stiling, and Ashworth Moulton. For USC, head coach Jovan Babic in the left of your picture there. That's a good look at Marco Pinterich, the assistant coach. They go with goal Nick Porter, then Marco Babic, Hannes Dobe, the high-scoring freshman, Jake Earhart, Jacob Merchep, Matt Meyer, Sawyer Rhodes rounds out their group. There's a look at Porter, who will go in goal in this one. These two teams highly familiar with each other, not just in the regular season, but in the postseason. This is their 12th meeting in the NCAA tournament. UCLA holds the advantage, 6 wins over 5 losses, and we are underway between UCLA and USC. Winner will move on to meet Stanford tomorrow right here at Stanford in the NCAA championship match. So the Bruins control. They'll start things off here on offense. Here's Ashworth Moulton. He's the freshman from Buena Park. Ordinary call as he works around to Jake Cavanaugh. A battle inside already on the perimeter. Now here's Moulton. We'll take a look. Expect a high-energy match from start to finish and physical play as well between these two. And speaking of the devil, an exclusion right out of the gate. And we'll have a 6-on-5. Our first power play here. An exclusion there will go on USC. And folks, a reminder, we don't have a clock on our graphic just yet, so I'll keep you updated on the time. Just about 30 seconds gone by here in the first quarter. Power play here for the Bruins. A good chance to strike first. Here's Rosenfeld. Inside look, and there it is, striking first. UCLA cashes in. David Stiling hitting in close, and the Bruins are ahead 1-0. So an early exclusion. UCLA works it in close, and David Stiling, the senior out of Beaverton, Oregon, able to put that home for an early 1-0 lead, 7:18 to play. Here in the first quarter opening moments, we'll now see USC's first look at offense. Here's Jacob Merchep. Around the way, Marco Babic, son of head coach Jovan Babic. Across the way now, nothing there. Working inside, a little bobble regather off the post, rebound controlled by Quentin Osborne. On the attempt in close from Matt Meyer, had a point-blank range. Couldn't connect, and Alex Wolf, the redshirt junior, one of the top goalies in the country, he'll control and push ahead to Moulton. Offensive call. Bruins turn it over. Trojans off to the races. Here's Meyer now. Babic pushing ahead near side. They have a 3-on-2 break developing. Here's Merchep now. Trojans moving in. Merchep takes his defender for a ride, pushing ahead. He'll draw the exclusion. 6-on-5 coming now, first of the day. For USC, exclusion there goes on UCLA. Merchep winding up far side, a few fakes, nothing there. He'll push it around top of the perimeter. Now around the horn he goes. Here's Dobe. He'll come near side. Babic there takes a look. Merchep skip, and Wolf controls. And The Bruins kill off the first power play try for USC as Wolf gathers on the shot try. The exclusion there had gone on Luke Henriksen of UCLA. Bruins now on the offensive end. UCLA, defending NCAA champs. They won the title last year at the Weetang-Sioux Aquatic Center on campus at USC. That's still fresh on the minds of the Trojans as they come into the NCAA tournament here in 2018. Moulton goes over the top too much on that one. Porter, the easy gather, looking in close, was trying to get Rosenfeld involved. And Porter, the freshman from Australia, will control. He'll push ahead now. Here's Merchep. Picked up there, far side, Cavanaugh defending. Lefty moves in, nothing doing. He'll work to Dobé. Dobé pressured by Rosenfeld, shot clock to 7. Merchep takes a look. Tries to thread it inside. He does. 2 on the timer, and ball under is the call. Bruin defense forces the turnover. UCLA now will push ahead. Here's Rosenfeld. These two teams have met recently. We mentioned the 7-4 win for UCLA in the MPSF tournament. They met in the conference matchup on November 10th. A 13-11 win for the USC Trojans. So 3 meetings in relatively close proximity. Lob try there is controlled by Porter. Porter takes a look. He surveys the scene, pushing ahead now. Here's Jacob Merchep, the talented sophomore from Dubrovnik, Croatia. Gives to Meyer. Merchep now takes a look. 4:45 to play, first quarter. So a little closing in on halfway through this first quarter. Here's Merchep. Working inside. Dobé pushes it inside. Ordinary called. They'll go back out top. Merchep lets it fly from distance. A rocket, but it's off the mark as the shot clock was winding down. 4.5 to go. First quarter, 1-0. UCLA in front of USC. Semifinal action here at the NCAA Championship. Rosenfeld, the sophomore. Here's Moulton, one of the top freshmen in the country. Ordinary called. They'll go back to Rosenfeld, who moves in. A knockdown there. Nothing available. 2 meters right now for the Bruins. Rosenfeld, he tries to push it inside. Backhand is off the bar. And the gather for USC and Jake Earhart. Porter now gives a look. Jake Earhart, he'll push into the offensive end. Under 4 to go, first quarter. Hannes Dobé, standout freshman from Orange County, off the post. A fight for the rebound. Who'll get there first? Still a scrum, and the Trojans are on the scene. We'll have to pull that ball out to 2 meters, and now it'll come out to official Alex Stankiewicz. He'll pause play here to find the missing cap. With 3:39 to go in the first quarter and a 1-0 lead for UCLA. And that was Sawyer Rhodes, the sophomore from Santa Barbara, missing his hat. So we'll take a quick pause here to get him capped up and get back to the action. Jovan Vavic saying before this game, they didn't talk much about last year losing to UCLA. It was more about the last 2 meetings versus UCLA. In one game they won, they scored 13 goals. In another they lost, they scored only 4. Noting their offense will have to be better to get past the Bruins today. Cap is tied up for Rhodes. We're back to it. Here's Merchep to control. 3:34 left, first quarter. Dobé, the right-hander. Merchep, the lefty. And nothing there as away from the ball, an offensive foul against USC. They'll get it back to Wolf, and we'll get things going in the direction of the Bruins. Ordinary called as Cavanaugh gathers in the front court. Pushes inside, working there for Casora. Fakes on the ordinary, deals it back out and overpass to Styling, who will hunt it down with the shot clock to 10. Exclusion. That will go on Jake Earhart. Power play now to the Bruins. Earhart goes off, and UCLA has the 6-on-5. Moulton near side. Top of the perimeter, Cavanaugh. Moulton takes a look. Cross pass. Field block. Rebound. A scrum for it, and it's controlled by Sawyer Rhodes, getting it back to Porter. as the Trojans kill off that second power play attempt for UCLA. Luke Carriman has come on now, full head of steam, into the front court. Defenders giving chase as Merchep controls. Cameron pushing ahead, threads it inside, but the redirect is off the mark. Looked for Meyer on the far post. He was there, had a stroke ahead of two defenders, but could not put that one on the back of the net. 2:25 to play, first quarter. Moulton now. Here's Cavanaugh. Moulton gives a look. Here's Rosenfeld. Rosenfeld moving in. Gives a look, no look. Osborne tried to quickly gather that and flip it behind his head, but never got complete control. And Nick Porter takes control. Porter has been strong in cage at times this year for USC, winning multiple Newcomer of the Week honors from the MPSF. Continues that Australian pipeline to Southern California in the goal. Here's Dobé. Merchep now, his cap nearly coming down to cover his eyes. They'll go Rhodes, who goes off the post cross cage because Alex Wolf was there to get a fingertip on it. With 1:30 to play in the first quarter, a 1-0 lead for the Bruins. Moulton now, picked up just beyond mid-pool by Meyer. Another exclusion, a third crack on the 6-on-5 now for UCLA. That'll go against Marko Vavic. Power play here for UCLA. Bruins take a look. Kasora, near side now. Moulton. Across the way. Cavanaugh, now Moulton. Nothing there. Here's Rosenfeld. Kasora deflected away. The field block is there from that back line of defense from USC. UCLA now just 1 for 3 on the 6-on-5 early here. Under a minute to play, first quarter. 50 seconds left here in the first. Merchep takes a look. They'll work to Dobé. Moulton giving him no room. A battle for it. Moulton. Dobé. Dobé rockets it home. And we are tied at 1. Hannes Dobé, the conference newcomer of the year, gets it going with his 55th goal of the season. The freshman from Long Beach. Second look there, and he puts some heat on that one. He has played well in this pool. USC lost to Stanford in conference play earlier in the year. Dobé put up 6 goals in a losing effort. And he gets the Trojans on the board here in the semifinal. 1-1, 30 seconds left, first quarter. Jason Travisano has come on. Left-hander, being pestered by Marin Dosic, who just checked in. And now here's Nicholas Savalic. So Bruins keeping some of their big-time scorers on the bench to start. Travisano gives a look. Lost the handle. Double team now. He's in trouble. Shot clock to 10. 2-second differential. Shot and game clock. Dangerous pass there. Savalic bats it back to Travisano. Down to 4. Nowhere to go. 3. Now 2. Roan has it with 1. He'll let it go on the lob. That barely reached Porter, who controls. And with 1 second left, Nick Porter will sit on it. And that's all for the first quarter. So a low-scoring affair to start. USC 1, UCLA 1. Here in the 2018